I am coming to Ghana there. Me, I am coming. And I'll make sure I'll come and set up and nullify everybody. And Ghana ne Jimia. Samson Lardy Anyenini has never been able to sit on TV to debunk anything that I have put on my show. Kwasiaban, when no can say or chain true. Abuafunu, Abetina TV guy say you cannot verify that source. That your stupid, dirty multi-TV you are sitting on, that cocaine media, that institution that was built out of cocaine money. Stupid man, thing. When no can anything uncomfortable when channel to chum. Samson Lardy Anyenini, Kwasiaban cry who been a rented diamond. Such a filthy, dirty guy. The credibility I have, you don't have it. Ghana ne Jimintra, and I was Saturday over TV so my brother. Please, can you say this? Now I'm a journalist of the year because there are some fools at GJA who think foolish people like you are supposed to sit on TV. Halitosis, when no can. I want you to bring one document to challenge my facts. Menemu bekono. Mo bakubewu. Yenina ibewu. Because the way you people are using the media to deceive people in Ghana, no, say and step in and make it hard. The NDC you see is not going to be the NDC you know. And if they, the NDC or John Mahama, thinks he is father for all, people like us and those on the ground, they are not foolish. They will teach you people a lesson. Kwasia, your whole multimedia, how credible are you? Your whole multimedia, how credible are you fools? When no can say or baby. You sit on TV, that source, you cannot mention it here. You and your Ghana na fwa. And your Ghana na Jimia. What makes you somebody to sit on TV to ask political questions? What was your qualification? Kwasi law bia obiko tres and small ma winning enti. I for law school. Kwasi law bia okosianti. What TV so say on our den. On our Ghana politics. Since you started speaking on TV, have you been able to let the Ghanaian know anything? Nothing. All that you do is you take headlines and you ask questions. Kwasia, you think that's journalism? Sadi na nke die chiranka ekufu ade kwasia wen kwansa ekuro no. Na mo nyina mo tete na mo keka eden wet in quotes. When Ekufu was president, a foolish dirty man like you, Samson Lardy Anyenini wenum tuntum. Wenum kankan, Kofi Bento, you were writing in quotes. You were Samson's take. You could not mention Ekufuadu's name directly. Kwasia. You were sitting on TV and you were doing Samson's take and you were using idiomatic expressions. A filthy, stinking mouth human like you. Wenum kankan, we have helped in our small way to save our democracy for dirty people like you to sit on TV. And yet, people like us, and some people on the street who sacrifice to protect our democracy, anka Jimmy into tell 10 year boy, anka 10 crying. Ukrom, na come make sure say, in some now cano, yada come ukrom for prosperity, and then for development to go to your hometown. Kwasiamu bedua kra, muhufin, mojisa mufrisrem. Yani, we are fighting for your hometown people. We are fighting for development to go to the north. We are fighting for northness to see the same development we are seeing in Accra. A dirty filthy wenum kankain. Mo, I will deal with you people one-on-one. And I will make sure I expose your rods. Dirty man. Wenum kankain to be a man. And when was the last time somebody hugged you? Wenum kankainti, nobody can hug you. Wenum kankainti. People come on your show and they give you like 10 yards. Obiaba ushoko until one chain. Can't you see people don't want to sit by you? Wenum kankainti, judges who say go to our chamber. Wenum kankainti obabia hago. Halitosis patient like you. And now what's Ghana ejimi. We will force the system to work. We will reset this country. Monkwasi fake degrees de kuta Morgana, no. It does not intimidate people like us. Your dirty, stinking, fake degrees you are holding in Ghana. And kwasiebia to me lawyer or Ghana and the Ojimi phobia say or law. Now kwasia with TV say Samson's law, DN law. Ye Jimintra. Now I'm going to take it to you people. I'll make it more dirtier. I'll bring it to your homes. I'll bring it to your wives. I'll bring it to your kids. I will make sure we all dirty ourselves. Me catch them. You can tell me anything you want to tell me, but you touch my credibility, my platform way, I will die with you. I've worked hard to get here. Samson Lardy, at my age, the things I've been able to do on this planet, only have. Samson Lardy, at my age, the things I've been able to accomplish in my life, you have not accomplished half of it. So you, and you tip me. I am better than you in anything. Everything I'm better than you. I've succeeded in everything. Spiritually, physically, I am better than you. When it comes to whatever, I am better than you. Into one won't shame you in anything. You are not smarter than me. You're Jimmy Tra. You're Jimmy, but you are the same people who brought Akufo-Addo. You are the same people like you, Kofi Bentil, Esankuma, Mona Muhele Akufo-Addo, Bedru Hank, or say democracy. No, the next time you people go down and you will not see your kids again. The next time people like you who bring bad leaders, you are the people who will come after. The next time you will not live to come and say nonsense on TV because in Ghana for and are about together to fight, and God in his own wisdom protected us to give us this victory. Can kwasi afoti sa on say Ghana a future. Mo okrobi anka chimo twamuti wo Samson Lardy ene saa mo amaka no ke kuma to atwene. You are the people who brought us here. People had to wake up morning, afternoon, evening, talking to Ghanaians to understand. Baby, I do say ehu na kwasi afoti sa mudi jantra fo echi wenum kankan halitosis patient like you. Wenum kankan to me hage oba. The next time I hear you speak about me, oh bodam, oh bae, enye enkofo hide down on crime obetinem. O yere otina obi nchan 3 months. And sana unya baby do tiato. Don't bring this nonsense. Don't bring this nonsense on me. Jimmy for how much are you paid at Multimedia? How much are you paid? I can pay every single fool at Multimedia. I can pay every single person at Multimedia. Who is paid $10 an hour? Who is paid $20 an hour? I can pay every fool there, including your CEO. So you people should step on the brakes. The tension we will send on you. You can do your show. You need to tell the man there, because as a man, you saying I don't verify things. You need to prove to me. Until you prove to me, Samson Lardy, I am telling you this today. Until you prove to the world, say, I am not credible, me there you go die. I swear. I'll bring your wife's naked pictures. I'll bring your kids. I'll enter your home. Until you prove to the world I am not credible, me there you go die. Oh, you have no idea. Book. Monkwasi sana motigana no. Munim the eba. Ye ready amamo. 2012. And I'm be a Loud Silence TV ewa Ghana. 2012. And I'm register my company. 2012. Oh, Samson, where were you? See ya. That time now we crown him crying. 2012 now we crying. Only maybe out. 2012 and I me register Loud Silence Media or Ghana. 2012. Go and check. See ya. Mo da bena mo ba crying. Da bena mo ba krum. We no kan kan. 2012 ton and I me register my first company in Ghana. 2012 and I'm register Loud Silence Media. See ya, man. Me, I'll come after you every day. Until you prove to the world. Until you prove to the world to say. Until you prove to the world to say, me you're credible. Filthy human being like you, who see when can kind. Now, there's something the NPP they are throwing out there. Nipa Bibri, we need to speak on. There's one thing at NPP, and remember. So far, results are easy. Ediabeto Abontini almost say John Mahama enya 56.55%. And Mahmoud Bawumia enya 41.61%. When say as we speak, abani nyina no enya mba wie. That means say ya to abani nyina kan nyina wie. Sorry, ya kan abani nyina wie. Mahmoud Bawumia will have to drop from 41 to 38 or 39. When say and into Jane Mensah person or the election results in the Bebano. Time and Jane Mensah ebo election results also John Mahamenya 6.3. Bawumia say 4.0 the end. Satan na akabe 9 constituencies are yen kanye. Now from what we are seeing, majority of these constituencies, John Mahama recorded more numbers than Bawumia. It means say easy edit the final figure in the bar. John Mahama will have to be around 58, 57.8 or 58. Mahmoud Bawumia need to drop to 38 or 39. Mahmoud Bawumia did not cross 40%. And internet till date. Jane Mensah mo emfa the final result in Embremo because Omon Person Matia said Bawumia is the worst politician we've had in the history of Ghana. Mahamudu Bawumia we more than 39%. Bawumia could not cross 40%. Into Omakache Jane Mensah say member name publish the final result because you are too abanewi. Constituencies are senior in contention. No? At least there are figures there that you can work with. Nobody has contested the overall figure of the constituency. So nipa 60,000 at Tuaba, you said nipa 60,000 at Tuaba. Right now, Akasa Yebek there will be a. Now we have a fair idea of the Obienyaye. In fact, baby almost as a contention and I say almost contest the crown. It is not more than 10,000 gap and not 20,000 gap. So with that alone, no, say I confirm 9 poly constituencies in Aba, near say plus 1 minus 1. Moment strike is a difference of 10,000 in each constituency between John Mahama and Bawumia. It means say Mahamudu Bawumia will not cross 38%. The reason is that at the Kudientia East in person the final figure and Bebanene say almost started creating idea be Magana for say Bawumia election or lose and the fault. Bawumia is the worst politician to be sold to Ghanaians. Mahamudu Bawumia election 2024 one cross 40%. And they know. Right now, no, Obi, Komna Santemo, and they want to be radio more, and Omo Makano, they want to create an impression, say, oh, Bawumia 40%, na fault. Mami emblemu Bawumia. Bawumia came to do what? Came to carry somebody's sense. Kwasia, the 33 policies no na one sense. 33 policies now also were introduced, no. Whose sins were they? That's how 33 policies now want a sense. They want to isolate Bawumia from 30%, 38%, percent na unyano election no. And Nintina Jane Mensah and boss mamo, Ekufuado Makachom said they should not release the final results. Because when we release here, Akoko Krantuma Bawumia or Ghana, Akoko Krantuma Bawumia. And majority of these people, they know Bawumia and cross 38%. They know easy for them. And internet they are quiet. In 2020, see how quick they were able to put the numbers out. Even 2020, some their constituencies had not been counted. Jane Mensah was able to project 99% of the results. Today, as we sit here, majority of these constituencies, numbers people are just contesting. So if you want to strike even the differences are. There's no constituency right now. There's a gap over 10,000 between Bawumia and Mahama. So why are we not getting the numbers? Because Bawumia crossed 40%. Bawumia got the same percentage as Onyano on the party primaries. Bawumia, so MPP presented 200 times. John Mahama NDC will beat him 1,000 times. Nobody will vote for Bawumia because we know the kind of politician he is. And nobody in the MPP can come out and say, Omo committed this crime, he knows nothing about it. On count, they are all criminals. Into almost a conversation, before we will have that conversation, say about we have a contested and as uncontested, the EC should give us the final result. Then you will know. Say Bawumia, he needs to go contest in a day, and I say he has to go contest in a day in a cattle farm. No human being. Into most sorry, I'm easy for to say, are there no results in Ache? Why are we still here? Why are they not giving us the final result? Because Bawumia got 38%. Bawumia did not cross a day 40%. Me catch them waha. Before elections, me catch them say NPP4 Jubilee House are conducting over 11 research on me Bawumia did not cross 40%. Their highest was 44%. And no crowd so me catch them say between 38 to 40%. And what about Bawumia would stay? Right now, as we speak, Bawumia has not crossed a 40%. Now, Omo can be between Trim or Ghana. Oh, the NPP base did not come out to vote. Omo boah. Me say, right now, no, I'm the Jandan B2 system nim. Girls, no. On shako. My lips are dry, kakra. Girls, no. My lips are dry, kakra. I'm fine. Are you okay? Okay, girls, no. Now, my mention me be. Mama can look woman show. Nancy, oh sorry. Metesa Musa Dankwa catch say argument that NPP voters stayed home is not entirely true. Musa Dankwa a year global info analytics or no a year all the researcher all the figures he gave no the kind bim. So far in Ghana, the only credible pollster Musa Dankwa any info global info analytics. That is the only credible pollster you Ghana CCR. In fact, this guy cuts across Ghana cry because there are so many pollsters around the world that they are getting elections wrong. But the global info analytics for no, they have always been on point. And to me, obi amajuni ejuma minim mekenkan tia say me to me follow a reasonable the argument, you know. This guy is one of the most qualified pollsters Ghana in our history. Now NPP for create a to system nim. Ushoma on radio so journalists for no. Oh, NPP for amber out. The supporters of NPP amber out. Boa. Share the numbers you saw in election 2024 and only the real numbers of the NPP in the Ashanti region. Mokai said before elections, me catch them say the NDC will win election 2024 from the Ashanti region. None probably bring tears here. Because when I sent my team to the Ashanti region to do some very detailed research for me, you know, the response they came up with, you know, any day we analyze it, you know, we came to the conclusion, say, the Ashanti region, their real number will show in election 2024. And we told Ghana for say NDC for monitor Ashanti region. Nasa omudi mrano so eshen mufenchima. The Ashanti region numbers enya de betumatra 1.3. Never. I told you people here. I sat on this platform countless times. I'll catch them say NPP any more than 1.3 vote to Ashanti region. And the vote you saw in the Ashanti region from the NPP, no, that is their organic number. Every election, Ashanti region, almost about 600 to 700,000 votes in the GUM. From 1996, NPP, and Ghana, your co-election in the Ashanti region, no, the NPP as a political party, no, every election, almost about 500 to 700,000 votes, and GUM. That is what they have been doing to date. And we didn't just say this because NPP in Mekasa. I said it because we had done our research. And at the end of the day, no, your numbers, no, you calculate the vote pattern, no, you will say no. There are 1.7 NPP for Kanamo. They have never had 1.7. Now, if the right things are done on election day, the Ashanti region, no, they will come out in their numbers. Now, when they come out in their numbers to vote, what you see in the say, you will see, say, the whole country, open regional, now almost percentage was so the number of people who came out to vote in Ashanti region. Yeah. And now open a yedian, na doors also tuaba in the whole country. Right now, you see, I'm sure there. When you look at the map, electoral map now, regional breakdown of provisional voter register, make sure sa argument no be omo pe baby e de omo to esi. The election 2024 we mu Ashanti regional NPP for they are not supposed to cross 1.3 million BM. That is the number in the Ashanti region. They are not supposed to cross 1.3 million. That is their final number. And only the raw number in the Ashanti region. Any day better about NPP bet cross 1.3. Oyem watiegum. This 1.3 crore this year, no, I will show you where they got it from. Because someone can be say, oh, NPP for na omo Ashanti region no omo betwaba na say omo betwaba 500,000 na say 700,000 omo betwaba no omo ina NPP for. That's the question I want to ask you. It is a NPP for NPP betwaba. What is telling you? Then am I so sure say obi a want twaba be Ashanti region be NPP ni. They are lying. Now look at the electoral numbers. This is the provisional voter register. So we Ashanti region. Let me enlarge the name chewa DB. We want Ashanti region. Now, we have 3.925 million people who registered to vote. 3.2 million. And we register, I say, tuaba. Ya tuaba ni we no. Na nipa 1.3 million. and to Obama den ama MPP. And 700,000 roughly and to Obama den NDC into Kaboma na yeseno no na 2 million into 1 million akano no munyina MPP for. That is the question you need to be asking yourself. Ebi I want to say, but me dwedwem yan simple man. Ashanti region ye hwe ho. Almost say NPP supporters number out and beto ba and into NDC for. NDC for got something close to 700,000. Now provisional voters register no now also nipa 3.2 million 3.295 million also to about Ashanti region ya to aba no no na total vote valid vote cast no na 1.3 million for NPP and NDC no 700,000 roughly it took us some numbers in boma saying 2 million meaning aka nipa 1.2 million sebi o man to aba. Now are you trying to tell me say Oma 1 million, roughly 1 million or man to abano. Sa 1 million or man to abano. Omunyina MPP for. Sa 1 million, it could be say ebi. It could be say ebi to kwine. It could be say ebi just stayed away because of some personal reasons. It could be say ebi toye. Ebi mo crampo decided say they were going to travel on the day of elections. It is for the NPP to say NPP nya 1.3 million no, it is because almost supporters of Ashanti region and Tuaba no omo boa omo person to timu say omo 1.7 omo ni 1.7 here and until before election 2024 me this 2020 census which or 2021 you can Ghana for nyina omo Ashanti region you catch them say I can form Ashanti region omo 3.8 million Dagomba for and I said Dangbe sorry God Dangbe for omo 59,000 Awuna for 187,000. Guan 53,000. Germa 200,000. Dagbani ana Mole Dagbani ana say for Dagomba for no close to 700,000. Grusi for 129. Mandi and other ethnic groups. Inti so who study numbers na. Mr. P. Thank you very much, Mr. P. Now, so we study numbers clearly. You could see say, in the Ashanti region, no, say the 2 million krama NPP. You want to tell me, say, Omaka, Omoya Akamfo, other tribes no more, Omu nyina beto omaba editia NPP. No. And this NPP for catcher will say, Abana yeto no, Ashanti region, NPP for MPM beto aba. What they are trying to do is say, person omo planti bibi wo trim. So NPP 1.7 million, only 1.7 million. The NPP for organic number more Ashanti region embro 1.3 million. 1.3 no munya kwana eno no omutika kragumu. Their number anka say 1.250. They can never anytime be a better NPP better 1.250 to 1.3 no omo and they want to create that impression here. 2024 election win. Mr. Let me move this here. I'm sure they had here. Thank you, team. Let me put this on the screen right here. My team just sent me something to show to you. Now, okay, keep both. Now, look at this. 2024 by a 2A. My number we I did win to a screen this one. 80 check here. Presidential election regional results summary. 80 Oba Eye Mahamudu Baumia. Onya 1.366 million. And John Mahama. In total, besides, this is the final in the Ashanti region. Oh, there's a summary sheet. Okay. Mr. P, is there a summary sheet? Yeah, give me the summary sheet. Okay, I get it. Okay, thank you. Let me use this rather. My team, as I talk, they send in the information. In Ghana, normally, they want. So this is what my team wants me to put on the screen. Now, I'm gonna say when you look at this is what a year Mahamud Baumia Enyano Ashanti region 1.366800. John Mahamanya 697,000. Into your rounding regional upper Mahamud Baumia 1.37. And John Mahama Enya roughly 700,000. Now you want to tell me say nipa 1 million in man to aban MPP for. There's no way you can tell me say nipa 1 million oman to about Ashanti region omu nyina ye MPP for inti nkomu nyina beto ya anka ba omi abenya saying anka ba omi abenya 2.6 million Ashanti region. No. So okay say MPP for MPM beto aba. Obeso chem say 1 million aka MPP for send a womb. NDC for send a womb. GCPP for send a womb. Other parties omo can send a womb. You want to tell me say omo mama Ashanti region omo beto aba nyina ye MPP for? No, they are lying. Their number no and then no because one, the NDC were vigilant. So 500,000 vote now 2020 omuti gum no omuti ngum. Sen komunya sa 500,000 e kan ho a kombedu 1.8. Sa 500,000 votes na ya mean mokochi na no park no. And that is what they have been doing every election day. They have a standby of about 500 to 700,000. They be see them. Omudi because yes himfie. Omudi because yes hospitals. Omudi because police stations. What happens is say we are not much all police stations. Now, my sure trick, you know. What they do in the say. So we study a Ashanti region from 1996 ever since now. On say oko other police stations, sir. Mr. P. Mr. P. Obeko Ebia Greater Accra 2020. Osha police station be a percentage show up. You can in percentage format every time piano it was a drop it. Ebi wa abeko police station we no you see 2020 nipa ebia 2000 nipa a year 2016 over to police station bi wo ebia Greater Accra Dansoman police station A obeko yesi nipa 700 also to aba by a no omumu 77% they show up and now 65%. Every time you because our police station piano almost percentage of number of people who showed up, no, it fluctuates. A cost over from any static. Now over Ashanti region, plan on device in say from 1996, Ashanti region police stations in Yinano, almost percentage and nipa almost show up because every police station will send nipa be 702 abano. Every police station biano almost percentage almost show up every election day, no, 80% between 75 to 80. That means police station no obia messe, obia yare. All they do in the say, Omni said he passed 700 also to about also making sure someone pump it 300 gum. It is a 400 to about a 700. It will go Ashanti regional. Police stations in here recorded over 75% a year voter turnout. Into every specific voter turnout, police station be almost voter turnout in 80%. A 80%, you know, and at this time, because when him senipa or 700% to aba na emu 350 to aba, you are not going to get 80% turnout. What they will do is the 300 back down. Aya intigum tiguma na a pushy a police station, that particular police station 80%. In this whole study 2016, all the police station in Ashanti regional recorded about 80% in turnout. 80%. School B A, police station B, police station C, overcono 80%. What they do is tigum. This time, no, they didn't get a chance. So, it's the real people now. And that is how elections, real places are elections. You are not supposed to get an even voter turnout in a particular region. It's not supposed to be like that. Because a nipa, a bibato, a binto, a bibaba, a bimba, a bibatu kwine, into 45%. Unya 62%. Unya ebia party strong ebia is a bantama. Unya 70% is okay. People showed up because it is the middle of the city. People are eager. But uko unkurasi bia. Unkurasi ukre light no and so much 90% turnout. Polling stations. That is what they have been doing from 1996. This time, no, the NDC stopped them by making sure say nobody brought in any extra paper to put in into that voter turnout in their respective polling stations. Baby just say kwabre. With all the respect to kwabre for, yen him say kwabre dia kan yen krase. Kwabre eye krase. It's a fact. Kwabre eye krase, ehye krase. Na eye dey na krase de bia ye to aba munya 90% turnout. Obi anwu, obi anyare, obi antukwan, de bia registered already eye full. That is what the NDC stopped this time. Omo kacha mo so MPP for MP. Omo so MP ambeto aba sa 1 million vote they see them. And then MPP for NDC for chi omo no. Let them not tell you. A baby abeto Ghana bia NDC MPP in Ashanti region they don't have to cross 1.3 million. Some cross 1.3 million this will be agitum. It is stealing. A ballot stuffing. Omo highest performance no de amamono. Me say sa nipa 1 million o man to aba no. Ah omo ka say MPP for no. Sanka omo nyina to aba aka ba omi anka onya 1.3 million. I'm telling you. Anka John Mahama will cross 800,000. Yes. Say a share trajectory no. The way na vote ni eba no. Sibia na vote ni koma NDC na. Sa 1 million na almost say oman to aba no. Sanka omo to aba anka 60% de bema John Mahama. It means say ka ba omi anu kra nka 1.3 nka onya. And don't let these people lie to you. Omuni numbers bia o baby almost 30 and omo katum trim MPP for there they didn't show up. Me say all their votes no munya our Ashanti region 1.3, and let me tell you realistically this is Ashanti region numbers. Realistically Ashanti region numbers in here, it should not go beyond this. Before elections, me catch them. Me say Baumia will not get more than 1.3 million in the Ashanti region. Onya anything more than that, ya regular elections in Ashanti region. NDC took their advice, they did their job, they monitored the elections. This is the raw number. Memo Bian can't just say MPP for Ashanti region they came out to vote. The whole Ghana, Ope, regional, turnout, high and Ashanti region. Yeah. So don't underestimate the the real numbers. 2016. Nanado Dankwe Kufuor did not get 1.7 million. Almost the 600,000 votes in Gumu. And Nintina now Busomo say Ashanti region, Mubenya say so yenya 85% crowd number. The MPP came into these elections without a figure. Because Nana Adodankwe Kufuor 2016, 2021 cross 5 million. Yeah. Nana Adodankwe Kufuor in 2016, we yenya 6 million. Nana Adodankwe Kufuor, the real numbers in 2016, na enya more than 5.2 million. Yeah, I'm telling you, he did not get about 700 to 800,000 votes. That is why when they were coming to these elections, they were not sure of their number. Now NDC are very sure of their number because every single person who voted for the NDC, it was an organic number. They could do the maths, they could rally around it, they could move it around and say, okay, yeah, maths, they say, yeah, you need me a number. NPP did not have a number. Because in 2020, no, some number Ekufuor 1.7, it was not real. Ekufuor did not get 1.7. Nana Dankwa Ekufuor's real number in the Ashanti region in 2020 was 1.2. And normally 500,000 ekano and Okonya 1.7. And Nitina, they be able to say, now Dana, Mushada any number, almost so yenya between 75% to Ashanti region, they win elections, no mini number. They were counting on the 500 to 600,000 now Mutigumuno. Every election be a beko Ghana, no MPP, they are not supposed to cross 1.3 million. The NDC are not supposed to go lower than 700,000. That is how it's going to be from today. Election be a beko be a MPP better 1.3 no. That election will say kegum. And nipe be enatiegum. And we need to have this in our heads. Into Mamu media ni be sell some message be Ghana. Oh, election no MPP for MPA. Election no MPP for the Oman Kobe Bia. Election no MPP for Ambantina Ashanti region. NPP nya 1.3 that be Ashanti region. They showed up. Oma also to my MPP. Omu na to my MPP. Ghost names name to me am account. The NPP could not get the ghost names. And today be able to say, oh, John Mahama, oh, say Oko Peace FMA, oh, say Suffer Cromphone FN Kusibuati, no. And internet close to the elections, no. Now, I'm sure that we are government in power. You said you have worked. Also, your candidate, I presented 33 policies. A year dying. And a one kasamu pollster etumi ba abra won cross 50%. Sa criminal my friend sapon you know. I had then na onukoye polls maw now ending up not crossing 50%. Stem yes sir smart sapon cromfo no beka chom say on benya 49 Mahama benya 46 no. The same time and a kusibuati beka kire Ghana for say oh Baumia benya 50.9. You know why? They did not really have a number they were working with. They wanted to force the number in your heads. Senebeya omutigumwa. They will be like, oh, or crossing marginally, or crossing, you know, or crossing in a way just say 50.9, 50.1. It is a uko a piece of ma. A one uncle kwam se fa kain, kweku bako, any aya akwana ni mufina, Alotejo Corps. They were also rallying around the same number. Oh, Baumia will win by 50.9. Baumia after 8 years. Baumia, after 4 years, say we introduce more policies than anybody. No, you are saying say Baumia will win by 50.9. Omunya number no way because they wanted to rally around the number. No, they are 50.6, 50.9. Kwasia fowi. They no more no. Oh, the siansi brown. Apetition no bon kan. Oh, the siansi. Did you see who the siansi? Kwasia wait TV is no di mahama tem. Can you perfume be saying? Where more money so much Jimmy. They don't want the betterment of this nation. Ain't it? From the beginning, no, they had an agenda. Let's throw in some number. Mamenka Bibinchiramu. 2016 elections, Akufo-Addo did not win over 1 million votes. He did not. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo in 2016, the highest number unya number 920,000. Yes, but Tom Bekacha says Akufo-Addo led Mahama with 1.2 million. Yankanchiramu ha no mo boa. 2016. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo did not lead or did not win the election with a million and over votes. He did not. Go and look at the real numbers. Mr. P, Mr. S, pull the 2016 total final figure from the East. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo did not lead Mahama with 1 million, 1.2 million. They are lying. They said it. They do that, and that is what they do. They be an katu with trim. Oh, Muhammad didn't do so by a brand papa for parliament. A catcher Ghana for say, doom so hitting hard. Amatisiano or per help every Ivory Coast. A brand for software begina a coso mobile empire. And so katu with trim. Yasidian, Muhammad didn't do so by it. That is the same thing they did from 2016. Mr. P, pull that number for me and let me show them something. Akufo-Addo 2016, we have more than 1 million votes. And Che Mahama. He did not lead or win with 1 million. No, it was below 1 million. But majority of Ghanaians were thinking, say, hey, Akufo-Addo 2016, onya 1.2 million votes. Oni Baumi Mahama, omo boa. Eye atra, omo trim. And that is how they build their platforms. And that is how they create politicians for you. The chairman, the general secretary, the communication, oh boy, their friend Abua Papono. Omo man $3 million. Abua Papon. Man $3 million as the deputy director of communications. There are other agencies okoji sika oho. Sa sika no wanfa mo bia aboa papon. Sa owusu bempa kwasia no. Mo deputy communication director ya man $3 million. Say onfo sa sika no nko down. Na omo nko che na mo message ni nko down. Wanfa sika na nko down kwasia we ebetwi ni mu sa ponche. Enti me hu MPP fo na ya mesre. Ana mo hu ya mo mobo. Monko busa abua papon or senka mochini bunu kuno sa aboy no or the $3 million different companies and agencies tamusika man so on a deputy communications director. He went to different companies, different institutions. A bit short check $200,000. A bit man physical cash or jisika no one farm ba for and or tiakra no kan kwasiasem at a point mo party he mama chwa party more to aka a day to elections. Hwade ba me chewade. Sa abo pono some MPP for. Hey, one MPP for. You have to charge on your party. We are helping you people. Or somewhere say mo chwo mo buo mo nyina ko mo. Abo pono so sanka mo buo mo ko mo. The day they are voting, a day to elections. Hwade. Wako constituency. Nipa constituency. Sa nipa no constituency no. Oye deputy director of communications. Omo pese omo te party no the party ni pese oye mo any policies enti a whole deputy director of communications echo a whole constituency. Do you know what he went to do? Mamenchiro, this is what he went to do. Okotena radio so na dey no catch a constituency no obi a yebeto abo after taking $3 million no osako constituency he went there to warn them. Hwe muntie no
me dangerous human being. Me can't tell Ghana, Oka Mabuma, NDC Fosro, I'm one of them because I'm dangerous. I'm saying it here. I know what I'm talking about. What do you say? Men are nana che mensa. Our mo, Abuase minimum, the track records. Me nya obia, me obi betting a pushing over. We are babu. Misawa ben you to me no power. And I'm telling you, we are babu na obia show kutupa. Say, could independent chechi, maybe a kanama can be Because we are kitwa may be we are kitwa may be, and this is a warning I'm giving to anybody. Ura, you be prepared to sign your obituary. Be prepared to sign your obituary. So obituary. Your child born too soon. Yeah, they are born. Family members. Misawa Ben, you are to me, your power, and I'm telling you. Yeah, they are born. Family members. Misawa Ben, you are to me, your power, and I'm telling you. We are Babu now. Obiasho Kutupa. Say, Kodi independent Techi. Be prepared. I'm very dangerous. What do you say? It's the last time I'm talking because real gangsters don't talk. They don't talk. Oh, they don't. They don't rattle. They don't use radio to talk. Crony idea. Eti the air can say. Asuma Ken. Won't tassel sabes panico now. And I'm here because you're tassing a benya.
Sana Dana was in a bit trejatum. Or get $3 million in a year, no, and no conservatives no warning or threatening constituents, or no, or to me, or Kunipa, Quincy. I go in on the streets of Ghana, and a life to say a cotre. Nipa be bet, Nipa be Ghana say, or more to me. What you saw cotton radio so kind, or say, or to me, or more power. The omo pen omo ye, omo botu obituary ye, de obetare down. Me say sa obituary no onu mom ne bedin card na tare down owusu bempa. And people like you, we are not done with you people. We will make sure that Ghana enya wo there. Sa e dan na we wi case ni ye betwa jatum. Ne ahwe wo tumi no de obetum di aye. Tie. Sa e dan na we si no owusu bempa. Wako constituency eko threaten mbebunu ene mbabawa omo pese abani ka bibi kire omo na omo hwe so de to aba no o threaten omo so beku omo because o abemu o tumi obi be kire so o abemu saa edan na owie sika siye no ye betwa jatum na ye twa jatum a na ya hwe nipa o tumi wo Ghana me say owusu bempa Ernest saa edan na we si no. But the location picture you never be Ghana for you be jatum. Na ma hwe nipa o tumi wo Ghana. Na wo de tumi no a stop no. San kwasiafo ni nam Ghana na say we mu de nobody is supposed to spare anybody in Ghana. San kofo we they need to be dealt with. Owusu bempa obi te say eye Samia Wuku sa boys here sa double these people are supposed to be dealt with. Send ye beya nipa bi tincha baka say hey ade we de me pese me de me kwa kwashem ebi mo ha o se atwi omumu ye twi omumu to the point o madaka e de besi obokrampo no omunkom. This is the National Deputy Communication Director of the NPP. Otena radio so catch the constituency or to me. No a gangster. Oh gangster wa fon say ye bet chira say gangster and secretary. Ozubempa, me say Ghana for betchira was a gangster on secretary. Na akata nkasa, akata ni o ya akata ni onsuro huhuro. Ozubempa, me say ye betchira was a gangster papa on secretary, on te secretary. E na akata papa bia onsuro huhuro. Ye be mia jacket we wiem. Wona wo to me, be ma to me na fono. Wo de wo ni idea bia. Me say bre near Swejo Mahama in. Me catch him say on the 7th of January, yes, Swejo Mahama in Mranye Juma for 24 hours. Yeah, the Swejo Mahama and Sem na oswe na kikidingidi ni wie. Sa 24 hours no, e tumi nye Juma wa Ghana. Ni yabeshe bebi akotre gangster be kwa akoshe. Yabeshe bebi a gangster be kwa akodada jono. Me say gangster and secretary, you bet you say gangster on secretary, and akatabia ni wo sure huhuro. Wo usubempa. Wo. When I turn TV sumbre bitina Facebook, I say, you will smoke me out. Wallahi. You will smoke me, Kevin Taylor, out. Me watch me renfie, my mencho. I hope so I still have this video. What do you make a say? Oba America. Me report to Kamechi Wabu. I'm writing Yankopon. Hey, Meba, I need to find that video. Otna social media America say, you Kevin Taylor, I'm coming to America. I am coming to smoke you out. What am I wusu mi timi so wo. Upe wo bi ne upe wu. Kamba buoku. me shusha betra wo. Wo usu bempa. Mr. P, Mr. S. Okay. Me shusha video no. I have it. I'm going to find it. I'm trying to. I have that video in my archive somewhere. I'll pull it out one of these days. Me say, Munkancho Usubempa and Nesto Usubempa said, me say, Metren is a gangster and secretary. And na akatabia ni wa usro huro. And it's a ye kwasiafo na omkeka no ho no. A omtiti radio so e ya kesesem no. Mabetri ya bebre mo ase. Munyina munni mo ho. Mo amoba Facebook na mu throw fake numbers. Mojin say motiti radio bi so no ye betwitwa mabre me say ye so adwo mahama nyina matese mumu bi mu nda fie matese mumu bi mu nko adwumam efie so amonna bebia mu obi e betwuma pie ye bekire mo se Ghana no wo tumi cha nipa. And you know yourselves omu nda fie mo amose mu ye adwuma radio stations a mo se motena radio so anopa ekosi awia esi amu nko radio mu nya adwuma efie so amonna. Every single one of you, and we see the day on the 7th of January, 24 hours or so. Emra Nyejuma. Emra and Nyejuma or Ghana. Yabesha your Ghana. We did here. I'm trying to find that video. Oh, Mr. S. Time at 2020, we are by them no. MPP for we are asking. This is a year at the this was their collation center 2020 MPP collation center ni. Anochi de jina hono. Omuka say they have the best collation system 2020 at the 2024 you results biya. Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why. NPP, where is their collated result? Omu collation they were lying to you. Now, my mention you see. Thank you, Mr. P. Now, look at this. On said before election 2020. Now, Omo catch Ghana for Ekufuado or the 1.2 million vote. And the lead Mahama Ekufuado no boa. Okay, this is 2016 final results. Thank you, team. 2016 numbers linear. Oh, 2016. Now the Danko Ekufuado enya 5.773299 votes. John Mahama enya 4.8 titifrim. Ekufuado or the how many votes? Me a simple math be a math with here. 2016 Nana Danko Ekufuado enya 53.65%. Mahama enya 44.61. Now the question here is me busa question Ekufuado enya 5.773299 votes. Mahama enya 4.8 or the 970,000. But now Mumudu do not say Ekufuado LED Mahama 1.2 million. At a point, come 1.5 million. Samia Ukutina radio so kaye. That is the message they sell. The MPP as a political party, no, Omwe Jimmy. They thrive on lies and propaganda. 2016 numbers ni. Nana Danko Ekufuado won with only 970,000 votes. And some 940,000 votes, no, not 500,000 votes. A invalid vote. Ye tigumu Ashanti region man. Yeah. And in 2020, he struggled. 2020, 700,000 votes. No tigumu Ashanti region man. Later, I'm so NDC for executive I sign document. We know. Adia chairman won't to me a man and Ekufuado 2020 no. And when they were coming into election 2024, they did not have a number because Ekufuado in 2020 did not beat Mahama. And they did not have a number coming into these elections. But the NDC were so confident they could state the number. They were even able to tell you the vote, the seats. Mahama Jina State can say he hopes and they know they are going to make over 160 parliamentary seats because they were doing the maths. And Nintina de Bian Mekacham say, Samutia Sama Muntie Nie in Kwasiafu from MPP. Well, Besa to Obama in even 20 years and where Jimmy. They are a diabolic party. Oh, imagine ye. After one no on some number 2, Ekufuado there 2016 or Chima Mahama 1.5 dabi. Ekufuado one crossed 1 million. I feel what you say. These are the facts. Samson Lardy Anyenini kankan said Jata baby abuofunu. Come and tell us this is not true. Kwasia kotia agosia kwasia brofu bi wenum kankan. Also now to join news kan kwasia asem. Who fin what is Samson Lardy Anyenini wenum kankan. Wenum so oriana ase. So you see, these are the real numbers, 2016. And intina, so over down to 2024. Now share numbers now. Over here 2024 numbers now. You ask yourself, say, this is shocking. It is shocking because the real numbers now. It is shocking because these are the real numbers. Where any Ashanti region numbers 1.3, they are not supposed to cross 1.3. Or so no kanu kre. It's Ghana for they be a mekabi bichiremo. NPP for no since say a tea party no makachiremo say yabobo aba we be see her. What is the NPP the number be aba say we no munyaye? Have you heard them? Some no say omo NCA anochi and adien and omo collation. Let's ask the NPP say na collation no munya nwie ya na because as we sit here we NPP follower busa ho say adien number na munyaye. Mu collate saying collation na muye no evidence when they could not collate anything. We need the capacity to collate. Right? 2020, what they did was it was NCA, and AUZ, the NSB, National Security Bureau, Signal Bureau, and no picking numbers na EC de mamo. And in 2020, no, so we check the results now. They were coming and they were not consistent because the numbers were being cooked at the NSB, National Signal Bureau, and the NCA. They collaborated. Omuma EC numbers, no. Into at a point, the amount NDC representatives were confused. Our EC strong room and say they were pushing the numbers in bulk. It's almost to be pushing 300,000. No more China, no more maths, no more yi because they were intercepting the numbers. No, my matter, and to me about 1 hour. No, to me, a Martin, he be free and this MPP dear home. No, smaller parties, dear Kanwa. No, must move another 800,000. So, what was happening is NDC forum, they were waiting for the numbers to be coming in a fluid form. And I say in a systematic way, smooth kakra, the system, it came in bulk. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, quality results are one share, system to be break it down. And I don't know, but I think that is what happened to the NDC. But the NPP themselves, they did not collate anything. They were taking their numbers into Anoche, Saabebia, Poladomo request collation center. No, they were directly taking numbers from NCA. 2024, the EC did not have any collation. They were waiting for NCA to give them numbers. And into the EC missing there, they have not been able to give you the number. NCA to at a point, they could not collate because Omo Party no Bibia Jiguye. So as we speak today, no, I'm said any collated result. I'm about to into MPP near. I'm dada. I'm just away Jimmy. This is the time you guys are supposed to be asking questions. Where is the collated results? We collated results in Wayne. We want to see and do the maths. A whole political party, Yatu Abewi, chairman, general secretary, party penny for Obianka results in Wasem. Diane Kachiro, Omu somewhere Jimmy. Omo results Wayne. NDC for the results Bremo less than 24 hours. I don't publish results. NPP for results Wayne because EC they were waiting to take numbers from the NPP and the NPP for could not collate. And it's not EC for who the so we are waiting for the regional to bring it in. It took them 24 to 48 hours for them to start getting 2 constituencies, 4 constituencies. The issue was that the EC they had put a number down on the Bemamu. Na Jane Mensamono, the NCA, any National Signal Bureau for no, create a number on the Bemamo Dada, 50.9. That was the number they wanted to give you. Their number they were working with, 50.9. That was the number they wanted to give you Ghanaians. They said, Baumie Winnie. Ain't terminal results in a bano. They could not collate. So, MPP, we are asking you, we collated results in a way. And I'm in a coalition. A whole political party in power. Some more sophisticated equipment, much machines, flash screens, Modi walk through. Mr. S, Mr. P, get me their 2020 collation center. Mona makacha say nyina ye Jimmy. Mona makwa brocha ko sia abel for computer. 2024 election, yako 1 week. Moma your results biao. The whole MPP executives or say pamu mu nyina me yankwase afo. Now, there's one thing too I want us to address, and it's got to do with the NDC, the MPs, and the NDC, the grassroots and the members of the NDC. John Mahama in his campaign, Wakachre Ghana for say, he is going to govern with less than a year, with about 60 ministers, including deputy ministers. Now, we need to understand the say, Nanado Dankwe Kufuado, or choosing nipa 123 ministers. Jubilee House and Kwana nipa 1,500 na Now, when John Mahama says so the nipa 60 nebe govern on my way, it's a fact to say, and you nyina mo NDC na meje juma ni biaye. It's a fact to say, and you obia oye juma bo John Mahama campaign de benya area opportunity. Ya obi be a very direct and indirect opportunity. Ebia oye campaign ma John Mahama ewo constituency. Ebia o constituency awo no ejuma wo ye ne say wo ye area ekueni ana owofa ana papa ekueni oye kokko ekueni. Sa indirect the benefit of being free John Mahama na ban mu ne say so obesi farmer service center wo constituency a wo nana adwuma be koso na ebia wo krampo no sebio wo nana na ye adwuma na wo fa na ye adwuma no moefuo no emu betumi bie ema sebio sika ba wunsem ene the indirect benefit obenya ye won kofo benya direct benefit na omo benya direct benefit no you don't expect them to be more than the John Mahama akase ono mu be ye adwuma. That is the 60 ministers. This goes to the NDC. Not everybody is going to be appointed by John Mahama. And not everybody is going to get a direct job from John Mahama. But you see, sa akoma pana mutumiri convince Ghana for so omuntu bana o mine engineer na so na the policies of NDC no and benefit obiano. That is the kind of mentality any akoma pa or somebody supporting John Mahama decisions be obeteki and our people that he will do he will appoint to work with him. And this goes to the NDC MPs. You people who will not make the list as ministers or people who be appointed into specific places, you people are not supposed to go out there and make it sound to say you were too qualified and that you were not picked into the boat should sink. No. You people, as far as you are willing to work with the NDC government, so you're MP, you need to be in the legislature to help support past policies that at the end of the day will benefit your constituents or your constituents. Your job is not to get a job from John Mahama. Your job is to support John Mahama's policies and ideas in parliament to make sure say o constituents no mo pe women's bank no sa women's bank no yetuma pass ema na be mra ema sa o constituents no enya adwuma enya loans no. That is your job. This is also another advice to the NDC MPs all across. Cut down your radio interviews. Cut down the I want to go on radio first. I want to go on TV first. Cut those things down. Because the NPP radio, they are just waiting for moments like that. Right now, they don't have anything to hold on to. The NPP as a political party, they can only use your words against you. And what they will do, they will set you people up on radio stations and TV stations. Hey, asimesi, now appointment here, they saying, you himself background the accounting. I didn't think a fro a committee way so I didn't have John Mahama fro. The interest of John Mahama and the NDC is paramount to anything. Every single MPB our parliament you are there because of the NDC. So what the NDC believes in, what the NDC supports is what you support. You can be called anytime to serve. So your MP, so your party executive, so you be out NDC asebio unim say betima from why anytime you can be called to serve. So if today John Mahama puts names out and your name is not in there, it does not mean that you are out of the government or you should not support the John Mahama administration. Remember, your mom appointment today they are all seen as criminals because they were part of it. And you don't want to be part of a government that does not deliver. Because and deliver now you will also be seen as a criminal. So it is your job as a member of parliament. It is your job as an executive. It is your job as an NDC person to support John Mahama's ideologies and the NDC as a political party in power, what they want to implement. And I'm sending this advice to the MPs. Because the majority of them are excited now. They are going on radio. They are saying things. Slow down. Slow down. Because the NPP, you know, they are setting you people up. They want to set traps for you people. They are going to cut your sound bites. They are going to use that to distract your government. So John Mahama oppositioner, it does not mean you cannot serve. As a member of parliament, your core responsibility is to be in the what? Is to be in parliament and do what? And make sure your government policies are protected and passed to benefit the Ghanaian people. As a party executive, your job is to work through the hierarchy to make sure, say, what the party needs to do to benefit the people in Ghana, general, and your NDC Fonkwano, you use that route, to help build this nation. So we all have to come together. There are people who did not vote for John Mahama. There are people who are not NDC, Bomotuma John Mahama. They too, what are they supposed to do? But all these people have good faith. All these people believe that John Mahama can do something. Into big crowd on your NDC or Tuma NDC, I will hope that John Mahama can deliver. Why are you an NDC MP and not a member of the NDC who has a card and known as a member? Why should you be worried when you are not called to perform a specific duty? You should be happy and be supportive, and that is the most important thing. And we are going to put a close, and I said we are going to be monitoring you, the MPs, the members of parliament, especially the 9th parliament. We are going to be keeping a close eye on you guys from today till the day John Mahama didn't list your utterances. I am saying it on this platform. It does not matter who you are. Any NDC MP who tries to derail this government, good policies and intentions, I will do my best to kick you out of government. I'm swear to God. I will make sure you lose your seats. And you will be our project. Any NDC MP who makes up his mind that he's going to go in the media, he's going to go out there, he's going to malign this government, he's going to be sarcastic, he's going to try and send some red meat to the NPP to use against this government, I swear to God, I will use this my platform to make sure you never see parliament again. And I will wage a war against you because this John Mahama win, it is to benefit every Ghanaian. He has told us he is never going to add any of his family members to his government. Callistus Mahama is not John Mahama's family member. So he has kept his word. So as we sit here, this is what we need to believe in and understand. Nipa bebre John Mahama. He has been there before. But this is bigger than we all thought. The damage you could for the MPP for our cost, it is bigger. And we need somebody with experience, but not just experience, somebody we can support. And that is why Professor Nano Pokwajiman and the Ghana for we need to support this government. Say MPP for Nkwa and say Abanwe Egu. That's why today you hear somebody like this, Afrifa-Mensah, Multimedia Parliament catch Ghana for say, we will see how you will protect the public purse. Afrifa-Mensah tells NDC MPs. Right now, they are not ready to help you people. The NPP in parliament and out of parliament, they are so bitter to the point they say John Mahama bebuache Ghana they will do everything possible to destroy it. So you, the NDC MPs, are not supposed to fall for this nonsense. They don't have any good intentions. Their intentions is to make sure they give it bad name. They want to derail a democracy Ghana for. Kwasia wage parliament catch the NDC for say you try e-levy mu, you try betting tax mu a bear den na John Mahama buy no achechere Ghana. And so Kwasia for we catch during campaign say when they come to power they will cancel e-levy. In Afrifa-Mensah can Kwasia we mumuta say na ba omiaka say yema to me obetwa e-levy mu no anko kofa sika we na achechere Ghana we or your political dirty rats. Afrifa-Mensah is a filthy, dirty rat. He does not even know his status in the MPP, whether they will keep him or not, because the MPP will kick him out of parliament. They will not make such a fool their leader. Now, and there was original parliament, catch the Ghana for say, John Mahama be try E11 or be try betting tax or baby nyoma be free wa e be dey John Mahama nye sika chechire Ghana na kwasia ba omi agina staging na okasa obey E11 free ho obey betting tax free ho no na nka ba omi a ehin na obenya sika da chechire man nwan we you are not supposed to listen to them we momo Jimmy. And these people at this point, they are not even feeling any kind of regret to say, "I'm disappointed Ghanaians." They still feel say they are better than you. I'm doing some way, Jimmy. They still feel say they don't have to apologize to Ghana for, and that is what you see in these dogs, these rats, because they are so entitled to the point to say, Ghana for they still feel say Ghana for Jimmy, so they can still be on the sidelines and make Ghanaians feel stupid. And that is what you Ghanaians are not supposed to fall for. We need to prove to the NPP and say, we are not going to fall for their foolishness again. We will only fall for people who are ready and willing to speak truth to the Ghanaian people. And that is what the Ghanaian people have chosen. Ghanaians chose truth over foolishness and stupidity and arrogance. Because Jimmy wage in parliament, say it means we as a nation are not supposed to rely on the NPP in anything that we do. Because especially the NPP leadership in parliament, led by this pig. Upon all the things they've done, upon all the stupid things they have done, they don't even feel anything. They still feel say they can destroy this country further. Inti John Mahama or Ifriwa Ekronebe say. But you see, anytime I may catch them from the beginning, the John Mahama administration, they need to open up the books. So I'm be books now. You be idea pressure beko. John Mahama be books nim. Obama Ghana for musika aka. Obama mo eye ewia o mo wiaye. Those who deserve to go to jail are supposed to go to jail. That is where we will start from. E ho na be pick your priorities. E ho na be hu de ehia ene de efata. That is how we are supposed to think now. We cannot sit right now and let some fools over the weekend. My team, Omokati a piece be breme. Now a gentleman on news file. He was addressing an issue, the election we know. And the gentleman was like, you know something? The gentleman was like, Kevin Taylor made these statements. And the statement Kevin Taylor made, it was about what the EC is going to do. Every Samson Lardy halitosis nenum kan na yere kura to me kesino. You see, every Samson Lardy nenum oh Kevin Taylor, oh I do not verify things. Enye Ghana na ye Jimmy a. Enye Ghana na ye nkwasiafo a. Na Samson Lardy ni ba TV so once a week ebeji journalist of the year. Enye Ghana na ye nkwasiafo a. Na Jimmy to say Samson Lardy ni. Eba TV so once every week and comes to do what? Ask questions and say, what do you think? What do you think? My brother, na kwasia we be journalist of the year in Ghana. Because the kind of work I have done, Samson Lardy kwasia we ya ono, or Gigi Jaji Fosika, say, Obedia Samawomono, he has done nothing. But you see, what they are trying to do now, and they say, Omo voice na irano, suddenly all these people, their voice is back. They have all been able to grab their voices back, because they think that John Mahama is so democratic. They believe that NDC for the Jimmy, you better make the term. We can discredit the Omonyashi. We are not taking nonsense again. Who has to go down will go down. Canada Japan General Catcher mu Joy News for say cocaine sikana mutimu kwasiafo ebesin there. Nobody from Joy News, nobody from Multimedia was able to sue Canada Japan or to question him. So you see what they are doing. Until the gentleman was on the show, said Kevin Taylor said this and this. In Ghana, I called the elections about 5 days before the stupid EC led by Mensah called the elections. I gave you 1.63, 1.61. Mensah final results there 1.63. Offer the Akane Krobra, but I called the elections first. And nobody in Ghana has been able to contest my numbers. I was always happy. Abra John Mahama Kache Ghana for say they will open the books of Ghana from the finance ministry to every sector. Na ye nyina ye ni etuem na ye hu eye eka ye nyina ye de eye boni ekufo ade ne busuafo adi eye wia omawia ye ene ohawa e wo say ye nyina ka hu bom na ye fight sa ohawo no. So for now, don't let anybody sit on radio to suggest for John Mahama and the NDC government. Let nobody convince you, because who trust any belief our John Mahama muntina omani to me sa to me na odi amano no also John Mahama replicated our trust no by showing you what he came to meet. So John Mahama to me be a Diobeto so anchre na so okaso or twaso, then it means John Mahama has something to hide. Or the NDC as a political party, they have something to hide. But what may I aware? Or see before now buying best start Abu Jumano or be Ghana and Kratemu, and that is what we have to be calling for now. It should be step by step. I'll see who you seek an diaka. I'll see who you japadia diaka. And Sunday decided to say a better way and I ain't to way. Because as we speak now, they have not handed over the country to John Mahama. The finances of the country, they have not officially handed it over to him. John Mahama will have to take the hold of that and open it up and say Ghana for the Mabetuni. Obia wedi sikebia also tia. Inti we na daho kapre na daha we ni betu ye juma. John Mahama is not Jesus Christ. John Mahama overnight on to me madokun free 5 cities ember 1 city. It will never happen. John Mahama overnight on to me mafu free 15 letters 15 Ghana cities a letter to a 2. It will never happen until we get to that point. Aye nyina be in krata anim. Na ya hwe be a problem wo. We need to know how much we owe and how much we have as a nation. Ni ehu nipa o ma wiaye ansa na ye decide because adeachi na John Mahama eka se free SHS sebio ye sika da ho sa into o se anya abotre na green no ye yifru ana obeka se hey John Mahama hye obo we ntumi ndi so se John Mahama ka je se nya abotre na sebio ade bi o ka se obeye onya abotre na mo obeka se hey ba obia bukiri mu kireye na ye hu ye sika sama na John Mahama ka che se sika da ho ye sia no ye priority ni sen ye nya de ehia ansa na ye de fata. Se obi benya hospital akọ anase obi benya kwan afaso ana obi beko eye school no dey na hia until we need to at this point sit back and then ask the John Mahama government say to me be kan won sa ye pese ehun books nim because accountant be any we asia ye betam eye a whole eye den edwuma hye den sa nipa no ho a ofu no onye handing over and kire no eye den de ekoso. We've heard something about handing over and as a transition team. Omujuma die ne se omoboa ma nyoma nyina kotiltin na ya dane aban no beka John Mahama nsa o so mo dane bibia mu kireye and John MPP radio no de omo pese omo ye no they will start this agenda omo pese omo de bibi tu trimu se abana woto ye no into utumi te boges nkwasiafo bi wa brochire ai se mato ama NDC mamon frɛ emma yesika embusa yesika mamenka bibi nkire mo 90% of boges amu abrochire nya na mo hwe Ghana fo. Majority of Ghanaians, they know how they manage themselves. Into your bogana wabroche na okwasia no odwen say $2 and now $3 now the Ghana nti obi nkoto nkwasia ba and support nkwasia tribe, then you those boggers are stupid. Into obeti kwasia bi ti abroche sama to ama John Mahama and the mobeji sika obi ahia usika okwotira abroche 15 years usika sana ode abafi. They are making decisions sir ebeboa omo ankasa. They live in Ghana. They know how difficult it is to get even water to drink. They know how difficult it is to even get out there and find a job. Inti most abogas in the mo from kwasi antina brochire na Ghana fo ne omon kasa. Because momodo do no magimi. Enyansafo kakra bi no nim the reason why na e was Ghana for to abetia MPP.